That's awesome. Thank you, everybody, for your energy. That should get us through a great deepening connection. Okay, so let's journey inside, see if we can connect to the essence of happiness. So sit yourself up nice and straight and let your eyes close gently, taking a conscious breath in, breathing in to your body, being aware of what's happening in your inner landscape, and then letting go as you breathe out. We've been exploring happiness and the cause of unhappiness and the beliefs that we grew up with as kids about being happy, role modeling. And just take a moment to think about you and your life in the area of happiness. When you were a child, were you happier, or did you have a difficult childhood? Just breathe in there and let go. What did you see in your parents in the area of happiness? What did they say about being happy? You have to work hard. It's linked to being successful, to having money, to getting ahead, to being clever, smart. Breathing, and just take a moment to check in and notice the stories that you run up until now, up until tonight, the stories that you've been telling yourself about what it takes to be happy. Maybe even that happiness is outside of possibility. Maybe if you've been carrying guilt or shame, been telling yourself that you don't deserve to be happy. Just call to mind the stories that should be further along in my life, comparing yourself to others, maybe criticizing yourself, giving yourself a hard time. Breathing into your belly and up to your chest, noticing the stories. And in the core clearing, we don't try and change the stories up front. So what we do with the stories is we just accept them. We don't offer them any resistance. We don't make them wrong. They were conclusions that we came to in growing up. We just become the neutral observer of them. So see if you can do that right now. Is just allow the stories to be there like thought streams that are not good or bad. They're just there. They're just old beliefs. See if you can find this neutral place of becoming the witness of the stories, of the beliefs, so that you're not them, but you're the observer of these stories. Just like sitting on a riverbank, watching the river go past, you can step outside of the stories and become the observer of the stories that imprinted in your personality. And so you can just flick through the different stories and go, yep, I've been carrying this one. I got sold to this one. I created that one. Up until now, I've been investing a lot of currency in these stories as truth, but now I can see them just as stories, just as beliefs. Taking a conscious breath into your body, understanding there's a different way of being that's possible. We can drop underneath the stories and we can tune into what we're feeling instead. So when it comes to happiness and unhappiness, take a breath into your body and take a moment to tune in to what's present right now, free of judgment, letting go of any shoulds or have-tos, and instead just allow yourself to feel whatever's present. Breathing into your body, feeling the sensations. Nice, gentle, deep breath into your belly and up to your chest, connecting your breath in and out, allowing your energy to come online so that you can feel in the area of happiness in your life. What are the emotions that come up right now in your body when you feel into happiness? Maybe you just feel happy or at peace, or maybe you feel a little sad that you might have missed out or lost touch with your happiness. Maybe you feel a little nervous or anxious about how to get there, or possibly even frustrated, angry, or numb. Breathing into your belly and up to your chest, tuning into your feelings. Where in your body is the dominant sensation right now? When you focus on happiness, what happens in your body? Breathing into your belly and up to your chest. You feel the tightness somewhere, maybe in your forehead, around your eyes, in the temples, or in your jaw. Feel some pressure in your head, maybe some tightness in your neck or throat. Maybe there's something happening in your shoulders, some heaviness. Maybe you're feeling it in your arms or your hands, holding on. Breathing consciously into your belly and up to your chest, doing a body scan. Tuning into your chest, any tightness across your chest, any heaviness there. Or in the solar plexus in the middle of your torso. Or maybe in your belly, pelvis, your legs, feet. Taking a deep breath in and letting go. Energizing your body, breathing in and out, round and round. Giving yourself permission to feel whatever is present. Whatever emotion comes up, when you focus on happiness, make space for that right now. See if you can open up and accept it for the moment, for better or worse. This is the way you are right now, at least. Breathing, belly, chest, letting go. That's the way. We know that unhappiness and misery comes from attachment, from trying to hold on to the things outside of ourselves that we made into a source of happiness. Money, power, fame, food, alcohol, success, whatever it is, there's something that you're attached to that you're hoping, relationships, you're hoping are going to make you happy. You become attached to that and it turns into a source of suffering instantly. Just acknowledge for a moment, what are the things in your life outside of you up until now that you made into a source of happiness? That somewhere in your subconscious at least you believed that if you had more of this, you'd be happier. More time, more freedom, more money, more love, more energy. Breathe in there and just notice that if it's outside of you, See if you can feel that tendency to want to hold on to it and grasp it, and the slight suffering that's in that. Breathe into that. It's really a fear of losing it or not getting it. Breathe in there and let it go. Notice the emotion that's in there. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's sadness, maybe it's anger. Maybe you're at peace with this. It's great. Then the other source of suffering comes from aversion, from blocking, from trying to push away things in our life that we don't like, people that get under our skin, difficult situations, having to show up, whatever it is, anything that you don't like. Take a moment to breathe into your belly and up to your heart. Just take a moment to acknowledge the things that up until now you've been pushing away, trying to get rid of, trying to get out of your life, get away from. And notice how that causes you suffering, causes you tension, causes you to contract, to block, to harden, to brace. Breathing in your belly and up to your heart. Feeling into that, those parts of you in your everyday life that want to block what's happening. Don't want this to be happening. This shouldn't be happening. Feel how that puts you into suffering. Breathing in your belly and up to your chest and letting go. And then the third cause of suffering is self-absorption. Making yourself more important than everybody else. And the delusion there is, if I get it, I'll be happier. The bigger piece of pie, the first serve, the best this or that. Just feel how that puts a certain tension into you, needing this thing to be happy. Breathing in your belly and up to your chest and letting go. Fits into I'll be happy when. Breathing in and letting go. And then the other side of the coin is to, instead of holding on and push away, is to let things flow. Taking a breath into your belly and up to your chest. See if you can feel that sense of letting go on the exhale. Let your breath flow. How we breathe is how we live. So breathing, belly, chest, expansive, taking in abundance. Belly up to your heart, and then letting go and allowing the flow to happen. Life is a constant process of flux and change. Things coming and going all the time. Happy, sad, excited, nervous. Breathing in and letting go. See if you can allow the things in your life to come in and to move out again. Old things that are worn out, see if you can let them go. Understand there's no happiness in anything outside of you. And letting it go is the key to finding the happiness, to be able to flow. People that have moved on, things that are worn out, parts of your body, clothing, your car, everything in your life is either coming or going, and actually probably doing both. It's either coming and ready to go, or it's already going. Breathing in there, letting go, let it flow. It's always been like this, and you'll be fine. You'll be happier. Practicing generosity, letting it flow. Breathing consciously into your belly and up to your heart, and then connecting to the happiness that happens in the service of others. In wanting to help others to find happiness, we transcend our own ego, our own little self-absorption, and we enter into a state of love when we care for others. Just saying hello, smiling at people, wishing them well, giving a helping hand, making someone a cup of tea, helping someone across the road, just helping somebody who's stuck. Breathing into your belly and up to your heart, and feel the love that opens up in your heart when you're in service to helping others to find happiness. Breathing in and letting go. That's the way. Breathing into your belly now and up to your heart, checking in to happiness, the happiness that comes from inside. The truth of who you are is that you already are peaceful, happy, loving and loved, whole, content and perfect inside. Everything that you want from something outside of you is already available inside. Breathing into your belly and up to your chest and letting go. Keeping the breath flowing, allowing any emotions that come up as you journey through this to come through. Breathing in and letting go. Finding peace, forgiving, letting go, allowing yourself to be here just the way you are. Breathing into your belly and up to your heart. The heart is the source of love and guidance. Your heart is intelligent and you can trust it for guidance. So breathing into your belly and up to your heart now and listening to your heart in the era of happiness. Something that you could do if you followed your heart in the era of happiness. Be more kind and gentle to yourself. Laugh more, smile more, be less rigid and more flowing. Be more generous. Focus on others. Breathing into your belly and up to your heart. Listening to your heart's wisdom. Just trusting whatever comes to you in this moment, the message for you from your heart, from a place of love inside, in the area of happiness. The message will be consistent. It will just keep on coming back to you again and again. Breathing in there, let your mind go blank and trusting what you're feeling. It might seem really simple and obvious, just whatever is coming up, that's it. Breathing belly to chest, expanding and letting go. That's the way. Breathing in, belly, chest, letting go. And the last piece we're going to put in there as a seed that's going to grow is I now give myself permission to be happy and enjoy my life. Breathing into that. I now give myself permission to be happy and enjoy my life. Allow that really to come into your heart. I now give myself permission to be happy and enjoy my life. Breathing into that like a little mantra. I now give myself permission to be happy and enjoy my life. Expanding and letting go. That's the way. Taking a conscious breath in now. Nice deep breath. anchoring this shift inside as you gently begin to bring yourself back fully into the present moment. Taking that conscious breath into your belly and being aware of the room that you're in and the chair that you're sitting on. The sound of my voice outside of you. Take another deep breath all the way down to your hands and feet, fingers and toes. Just wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently bring yourself all the way back into the present moment. Nice deep breath in. Let your eyes open gently. A nice big stretch as you bring yourself fully back into the here and now, feeling present and connected to the peace and happiness inside.